Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the top 5 best binoculars are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions, and more. If you want to see more information and the updated price, you can check out the description below. And also make sure to subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 5, we have the Vortex Triumph 10x42 binoculars. Vortex has a great reputation, thanks in large part to its accommodating lifetime warranty program, which is a comfort for those of us that are hard on our gear. One challenge with Vortex is the sheer number of lines and models, but the newer Triumph line is easy to understand. It's the brand's cheapest pair of binoculars in the 10x42 build, and arguably its best value. For $100, you get the lifetime warranty, and while the optical clarity and quality isn't on par with that of the pricier lines, the Triumph does surprisingly well, especially in daylight. Like most cheaper binos, the clarity falls off the closer you get to the edges of the field of view, but is sharp and color true in the center, and will be plenty of bino for most casual users. Yes, you can spend less, but I wouldn't recommend it, having tried a lot of $25 to $50 binoculars over the years. Despite the attractive price, the Triumph ships with a case, harness and neck strap as well. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Nikon Monarch M7 8x42 binoculars. Nikon is best known for its cameras and lenses, but this Japanese optics brand makes a wide range of excellent binoculars as well. I've tested several models over the years, but the Monarch M7 stands out for the optical clarity it delivers at a mid-tier price point. Nearly any pair of binoculars will work for birding, but for most species, you'll be in trees and fairly close quarters, where higher magnifications can make it harder to spot and track birds with the more zoomed-in view. Even when you spot a bird, even the slightly tighter 10x magnification can make it harder to follow flight. The 8x42 version of the Monarch M7 binos gives you enough magnification to confirm details without spooking wildlife, but the wide field makes it easier to track them. The M5 series is also good, and about $200 cheaper, but it has a narrow field of view even in the 8x42 configuration. At number 3, we have the GPO Rangeguide Rangefinding 10x40 binoculars. This tech has been around for a while, but the first incarnations I tested were heavy and left me with a crook in my neck after a day of hiking with them on my chest. GPO, German Precision Optics, has carved out a nice niche in the optics market, with their Rangeguide series of rangefinding binos that keep the weight down and deliver high-end glass and rangefinding tech in one. GPO is somewhat confusingly an American company with German engineering and production, but the end result is higher-end European glass for optics in the mid-tier price range. The 10x40 Rangeguides aren't cheap at $1,200, and you could save hundreds off that by buying a nice mid-tier bino plus a mid-tier rangefinder, but for many it'll be worth the splurge to streamline their hunting chest rig. At number 2, we have the Maven B.5 15x56 binoculars. Telescopes and spotting scopes come into play when you need more magnification than you get out of normal binoculars. For amateur astronomers and many Western big game hunters, the standard 10x of binos comes up short for viewing far-off planets or bighorn sheep. The problem is that monoculars are tiring to use. Even a few minutes squinting behind a spotting scope requires a break, and all-day use can be brutal. Maven offers an alternative in its high-magnification 15x binos, with a large 56mm objective lens that lets you enjoy the relative ease of viewing behind more comfortable binocular vision. At over $1,500 for the pair, you'll pay for that comfort, but with the backing of an unconditional lifetime warranty, it's a buy once cry once situation that'll leave you with a high-quality pair of optics for life. The biggest downside, aside from the upfront cost, is the need for stabilization. Yes, you can cover a lot more distance with the B.5 15x 56s, but it's difficult to keep them steady enough for handheld use. This means using a tripod, which requires a bit of fiddling to get set up properly, especially in the field. And finally, at number 1, we have the Leupold BX2 Alpine HD 10x42 binoculars. The 10x42 binocular is the most common size for a reason. The magnification is enough to spot wildlife out about 1,000 yards, while the 42mm objective lenses give you a wide field of view, 314 feet wide at 1,000 yards. At most distances you won't need a tripod for stability, but there's enough magnification to cover ground without eye strain. As a result, pretty much every Bino brand has a 10x42 option, so why these? Leupold markets to hunters and shooters, but this is a great all-around pair for anyone due to the aforementioned Goldilocks sizing, but also because it's a great value in this low mid price point. Any sporting goods store will tempt you with options for $100 less than these, but if you have the budget, it's worth the slight upgrade over throwaway models. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.